Hello, welcome back to another multiplayer battle. Today I'll be doing some solo commentary. Tokshin and I have been pretty busy with our own channels, and really the main reason would be because we can't pause at the same time. Usually we want to pause and go over what's going on, but we can't do that because we've got to time things at the same time. That is why we would often have to rush through what we're trying to talk about. But here we go right now. I've got my own army. I'm playing as the Beastmen, and if you can go look at it, Tokshin's all over, also playing Beastmen. Now, I brought in a fairly cheap army in comparison to his own Vanguard based army, which is probably a little bit cheap too. But I've brought in a lot of gore shields. I like to bring them in because, well, they can help me deflect any type of arrows or bullets coming at me. Now, I have my gore bull. My gore bull is quite incredible. And I have a beast lord on a chariot. I do like that quite a bit. It's quite mobile, which means that they'll have a harder time trying to pick them off. And I'm able to do a lot of damage. I have my Ungor raiders right over here. And Tokshin brought in Khazrak, the One Eye, with a few Ungor spearman herds, and over here we have a Cygor, not belonging to me, but to Tokshin. Now let's keep on moving over here. I've got some spearmen, minotaurs, because you should always have them, and there's a beastman again. Raiders are quite effective at taking out any type of unarmored foe, and then I brought in my Centaurs. Whoa, that ground is kind of trippy. Look at that. Crazy. Alright, we're going to begin right now. The battle doesn't really take that long. Over here we have Centaurs all over the map. And even down here, we have another Centaur group and gore herds. Then if we go look over here at what Tokshin has, we're looking at even more Ungor herds. So we're trying to surround them completely, which was really not that difficult. Why? They were right here, right in the middle. They had a steam tank, a Luminarch of Heph. That is armor now, really? Fascinating, okay. And then we have spearmen back here. I remember the ground being a little bit buggy like that. I wonder if that did actually affect my capability to fire at them. It might have. But if we go look at it right now, they're just kind of alone. I don't even remember where their ally was at. He was around here somewhere, hidden away, maybe. I don't know where he's at right now. I'm kidding. They're all here. They're all fighting together right now. If we go look at it, we've got Carl Franz. We've got over here another Carl Franz. So they're fighting together. And they'll be shooting at us right now. They're shooting at Tokshin. Usually his luck is to be shot at before I am. I don't know why, but they always seem to go after him. I'm trying to go over here, where I'm going to try to flank them. He's going to go through the middle, which is kind of crazy, because, I mean, they have a solid block of infantry. They actually look like a unified group. They have their rocket batteries, which should not have been at the very front. If you look at that, if you put them right at the very front, we're going to be able to hit them in the very beginning, which means you'll have to move back like he's doing right now, and then you won't be able to fire the entire time. Steam tanks are okay, but they should definitely also be on your front lines. You want them to tank the hits for your team here. You want them to terrorize your foe. They can't do that if they're back here. Now, the Luminarch is okay. The Luminarch is a lot more effective than it used to be. I mean, it's a lot more accurate, and it actually gets quite a few kills now. Not there. That wasn't a great hit, but it does get more kills. Tokshin's charging in. I'm still trying to maneuver over here. My micromanagement after my break from multiplayer really has... I don't know. It's been bad. It hasn't been good. I've been having a very tough time trying to micromanage. I probably just need to practice more again. I didn't play multiplayer for a few weeks. Okay, if we go look at it right now, Tokshin's getting hit pretty hard. Now, we're using a Cygor to break up their crossbowmen just a bit. The range on a Cygor is really incredible. 22 kills already. They're falling apart now. I'm still trying to get into position to actually flank them. I want them to be forced to move. They shot a lot at his spearmen, and they went right in and just died. But if you go look at it, while he distracted them, he's got his main army actually moving in. We've got Ungor herds now moving in from behind. We've got his Hellstorm rocket battery. He's trying to defend it. We've got Carl Franz over there. I'm still setting up right now, trying to get ready. I probably took too much time to actually do that. But either way, they're now having to maneuver around a bit. Flock of Doom is now being used by Tokshin, as he probably brought in the Brace Shaman. That definitely was not me. It's a somewhat okay AoE spell. Devolve, I believe, during the time period of when this was recorded was way too strong then. And we've got a Feral Manticore brought in by one of them too. Those are okay, and he's bringing it in to come fight me. He probably should have focused on one of my leaders. I have my Beast Lord and a Gore Bull moving in, or Tokshin does, while I'm just kind of maneuvering around with my own Beast Lord, trying to break them up. He's over here hitting them from behind, and if we go look at what his archers are doing, they are doing a lot of damage. Now, you can't really tell because they're underground because we were on a buggy map, but that is okay. I'm hoping the map is now fixed. If not, I should probably report it. I don't know what the map name is, but either way, they're being hit from all over. They're not really sure what to do at that point. My main army is over here. I wanted to do that. That way they would pull away from his army. I mean, raiders alone can change the battle completely. And now he's flanking a few crossbowmen who have fled. His spearmen will come back later. Over here, if we look at it, he's got a steam tank. Still not really being used quite well enough. And then I'm over here now shooting at them with all of my arrows. And greatswords will definitely do a lot of damage to me. They often do. He's having way too many. Now, Tokshin brought in Khazrak into a very terrible position. But I don't remember if he does make it out or not. We'll find out in a little while. He's using Flock of Doom again. Fortunately, Khazrak is holding on. Now, you never want to have that many groups on one unit. I mean, if we go look at it right now, that is allowing me to shoot at them. They're being shot at right now while they're fighting only one unit. And very few are able to actually hit Khazrak. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire. Don't mind that, Kazi. Not a big deal. Cygor now has over 50 kills. Now, that Manticore definitely kind of threw me for a loop. I probably should have moved back my raiders a bit more, but I wanted to stay here. I didn't want to miss an opportunity to actually break up the greatswords by shooting at them more. Now, I brought in my Gore Bull to go help him out, and he did too. That's where I went, hey dude, your hero, or your lord. And he was probably like, oh yeah. And then we came in. My Minotaurs are now crashing in. We went after crossbowmen. We're trying to break up their formation completely. But if you go look at it right now, at what we have left, they barely have any capability to reorganize at all. If they wanted to pull back, they can't. Why? They're surrounded. They're completely surrounded. They're beginning to break. Their morale is really shattering right now. If we go look at it over here, look at that. Attacks by artillery, flanked, exposed, and routing. If we go look over here, we can find out what's happening. Broken again, attacked and flank, enemy routing, not really important. They're tired, and they took a lot of damage quickly. I mean, that is a major strength of our own group. So what you've learned here is that if you're playing with another Beastman player, then you definitely want to utilize Vanguard if you're able to. That won't always work, that won't always be effective, but it definitely changes up the game tactically. You have more map control. That lets you dictate what is going on. Where they were able to kind of do some damage over here, they really couldn't do too much. I mean, Karl Franz is very strong, and he's going to freak me out a lot. They've got an Amber Wizard who brought in that Manticore. Now, could they have potentially taken out one of our lords? Maybe. I doubt it. The Luminarch was not utilized at all. The Hellstone Rocket Battery, a waste of gold. They even had mortars back here, all gone. Why? They were flanked. If you have a foe that loves to use artillery and you can flank them, do it. You will be very happy about that. You'll have a good time doing that. Now, we're largely fighting Karl Franz. I mean, it was really their heroes and a steam tank left. I mean, they're always going to be a big threat, and they're always going to kill a lot. If you can't kill them quickly, what you can do, kill their army quickly. That is what you can do. They're beginning to flee now. They probably do rally up eventually. I mean, that is a lot of men left, but they broke so quickly. And the Luminarch is actually a lot more effective now as a mobile platform device to be able to just shoot around. I love how they're just kind of spinning around right now, though. But if we go look at it right now, we've won. They were flanked. They had to direct their attention over to me. Tokshin came in from behind and really destroyed them quickly. That's why he wanted those 3 cheap units to be fodder, to keep them focused on that. That way they would shoot there. That way he could move from behind and hit them. And then I was using my main force to keep him busy. He came in with Syndicores way back here. Oh, we got a fight over here, actually. It's a little bit different. Hold on. Halberdiers are pretty effective. Okay. Faster and stronger enemies nearby. His leadership is dropping a bit faster. They might actually win that fight. They're all over the map. Now, the issue with that is that it can prolong a battle. Oh, hello, they're shooting again. It didn't actually hit him. It's usually pretty accurate. 25 kills total. I've seen us get a lot more kills. Okay, one Karl Franz is about to go. I'll definitely change up the alliance coloring in the future. That way, we'll be able to tell who is who a little bit easier. Throwing axes can be quite effective. A little bit of friendly fire, but that is okay. Look, it's all calculated damage for sure. We're gonna be all right. And to let you know, if you have any feedback about my commentary, I'm actually rather new to providing post-commentary for multiplayer games. If there's anything that you want me to change, to add in, let me know. That way I can become a better post-commentator for multiplayer games. If there's any information that you need to know, that you want to know, any tips or anything at all, again, provide that feedback and that can help me grow as a commentator. Okay, not sure why it's not really showing our losses right now, but you know that we won. Now, that might be because it's from a previous patch version. I haven't really been able to record. Now, hopefully, in time, I'll get to the more up-to-date ones and it won't be doing that type of bug or issue or whatever that you want to call it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that you did enjoy that battle. Don't forget to drop down a like if you did enjoy it, and check out all my other playlists linked down below. And as always, until